Hey, good evening and welcome to another episode of FlipTrax Radio, coming to you live from Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. And I am your host, Tom Sanfilippo. Tonight my guest is Dave Christian, the one and only.
I'm supposed to be waving.
We just wave anywhere here.
We just wave anywhere.
There's little
Hey,
thing.
everybody.
Me and Dave, old friends, fellow
man.
comrades in the music scene of Long Island. And
Couple of decades.
yeah, definitely. And we're only 25, so it's
right.
amazing how early we started as kids.
Dave, you're going to want to like pull your microphone a little bit closer to you. Like just move that in. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe we can raise it up that way. There we go. Cool. There we go. And that was the voice of Sally O'Neill, always here making sure we're doing tip-top stuff.
Cool, man.
So, Dave, you're a songwriter. You're a singer. You're a singer-songwriter. You're a guitar player, a musician.
Yes, I am.
Let's do one of your songs.
All right, cool.
And I'll just follow along.
Cool, man. Yeah,
Don't even tell me
How
what
long has it been since we played together? It's been, it's got to be 10
Well, we
12
played
years,
together at different times at the same place only 2 weeks ago. But before that, it had to be...
All right.
Was it the USB benefit at Katie's?
Been,
Did I sit in with you? Maybe not
I
even
don't
there
think we
either.
sat in, no. But
So
yeah,
then we're talking years.
We're talking possibly decades. But
Like Laura D's.
Yeah, right. Laura D's, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be like an old greasy bicycle for me.
Exactly. So this is a song called All Those Years. Watching time go by, seeing how it flies. Sticks and stones could break my bones, but your words could never hurt. I remember playing ring and rolling, having tons of fun, and playing simple Simon Says. Freeze, tag, and hide and seek, red lights, green lights, funny ways to fight. It never did occur to me that Red Rover was a dog. And Ricky with his rocket, firecracker in his pockets. We never had a bad day in all those years. All those years when the days would never end. My friend, all those years I would do it all again with you, my friend. I remember my father said, as he shook his head, he'd heard about what happened at the candy store. Get to bed, go to sleep, I don't wanna hear a peep. We never had a bad day in all those years. All those years when the days would never end. My friend, all those years I would do it all again with you, my friend. In the corner of my mind there's a little place, gets me home on time when I run the race. I can see the smile on my mother's face, she kept me by her side. She said I was a recipe for catastrophe, climbing trees and scraping knees. I had no fear. In all those years I would be my friend, my friend. All those years I would do it all again with you, my friend. I remember playing ring and roll and having tons of fun, and playing simple Simon Says. Freeze, tag, it, hide and seek, red lights, green lights, funny ways to fight. It never did occur to me that Red Rover was a dog. And Ricky with his rocket, firecracker in his pockets. We never had a bad day in all those years. All those years. Ooh. Nice, man.
Trick ending.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that a newer one or an older one?
It's sort of new. I mean, it's within the last 5 years, so.
I consider that new to me too.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If it's under 10 years, it's a new song.
They don't come as often these days, you know.
Yeah. But do you find when you start writing, they start happening more frequently?
Sometimes, like that was maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and I had a run of, like one summer, I went through a bunch of personal changes and stuff, and I had a run of maybe 7 or 8 songs that just came slamming out in about a month and a half.
Ah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Now, do you still do your own home recordings and stuff?
I do.
You're engineering and working on your own stuff?
Yeah. I've been, stocking up on some pretty decent gear and, prepping for like 2 decades to do another record. You know how that goes, right?
I do know that.
Yeah. But I've been working with Pro Tools. Pro Tools is awesome.
Great.
It's
I started on Pro Tools when it needed all outboard gear to really make it happen.
Oh yeah.
So then that's what got me over into Logic, because everything's like right in the box.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've been using that for a while, but Pro Tools is still the way to go, right? As far as
I think so. I mean, it's accessible because everybody uses it. So
right.
it's like easier to have a conversation about Pro Tools for me than it is to talk about Logic, because it's a whole different ballgame. I think.
Just different interfaces, right? It's like same animal.
Yeah, a lot of buttons.
It just has different.
A lot of buttons.
And you need a fast computer too.
And you do, yeah. And a lot of big screens. Yeah. Seriously, man, because it's little buttons. You need a big screen for little buttons.
Well, now they have the big screen that's like a huge iPad.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Slate. It's
Haven't seen
amazing.
that one.
It's called The Raven. Check it out.
Cool.
Totally.
Cool.
So let's do another tune. Let's do one of those older ones that I might have played on the 151. What was that song again?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of that one. It's Dirty Games off the first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we look like, huh? Yeah.
That's how we looked about 20 seconds ago.
Right.
So, if something tragically wrong goes wrong, you get to see it again.
Right. You get to repeat it, live it again. So I'm going to apologize in advance because my voice is shot from over the weekend. So
Doing a lot of
I
singing.
might be cracking here a little bit, singing flat. There you go.
Well, imagine it like
It's
you're
a
just sitting in
disclaimer.
your living room and you don't have to really project too
Oh, you
loud.
don't want me to do that. Okay. Here we go. Never in my mind will I be free. Separation's just a word. On and on, we gave away the things we needed most. I've got a whisper to be heard. When you're alone, do you ever think of being by my side? I only wish you could see it my way. And from time to time, you give enough to keep me through the night. I need a little more to keep me forever, yeah. Don't think I hang around anymore for you. Time to waste on hesitation or burn my world in a three-way relation. 151 on a Saturday night, I was blowing her off, 'cause it didn't seem right to me. It's the same, that's a dirty little game that you're playing. I guess I gotta move on. Whoa, 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 guess I gotta move on. Met a girl the other night down at the local bar. Well, I don't recall her pretty name, no. Pretty hands and big blue eyes, she ran her fingers through my hair. She had another place to be. said, don't leave. I'll be right back. I gotta tell him I'll be late. Well, I said, don't bother if it's for me. No, don't think I hang around anymore for her. Ain't got a lot of time to waste on hesitation or bury my world in a three-way relation. 1:51 on Saturday night, I was blowing her off, 'cause it didn't seem right to me. It's the same as a dirty little game that you're playing. I guess I gotta move on. Whoa, 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 guess I gotta move on. I've looked at the other lives you shook, wondering why I waited so long to come around. Your time running low again, my prime coming to an end. 1:51 on a Saturday night, I was blowing her out, 'cause it didn't seem right to me. It's the same as a dirty little game that you're playing. I guess I gotta move. 1:51 on a Saturday night, I was blowing her off, 'cause it didn't seem right to me. It's the same as a dirty little game that you're playing. I guess I gotta move on. Whoa, 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 guess I gotta move on. Whoa, 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 I guess I gotta move on. Whoa, 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 guess I gotta move on.
Nice.
Cool, man. Nice stuff.
I wish I had to go, 151. I could have done that whole chorus with you, but I don't have the high notes either anymore.
They're harder to hit, you know. That whole chorus I used to sing it falsetto, you know, an octave higher.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Remember that? Yeah. You can, or you just can't today?
No, I can't generally do it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's painful for everybody.
It's physically painful and emotionally painful.
Exactly.
Now, some of these songs were written on acoustic, played as acoustic songs, but some of them are also full-blown electric band songs, correct?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
recall.
mostly everything that I write is on acoustic first, and then
And then
kind of
meant to-
transpose it into the electric. And so yeah, I mean that song was something off of a record of mine called The First. It was released 2006. Worked on it 2005, and it was mainly all acoustic, you know. And actually had Dave Hermanton was on the drums
Right.
on that one. Yeah, he was great. And Kevin Huppert was on bass. But yeah.
Another person who calls him
Right.
Dave Hermanton. I only found out like 20 years after knowing him that it's Dave Hermanton.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that at some point and then forgot it. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
he
we
never-
put
he
the
never
wrong
he never
emphasis on the
corrected
wrong
us, so.
syllable.
That's so
different
bad, but
version.
really funny.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So when we used to run back in the day in the 90s, Dave was my original band, Wide Awake at the time. We were a tight-knit little group of people doing our thing, and Dave was our sound man, front of
Yeah.
house guy.
Yep.
You know, troubleshot every little problem technically and
That's great.
made us sound real good always. I mean, it was good because you knew the music. By the time we were doing it week after week, it was like, oh yeah, you know, you knew how to
Yeah,
mix
So
it.
nice. I was.
Set it and forget it, and then
I
just
know where the feedback is coming.
Do you know who like David Clark is?
David Clark.
Billy Joel
That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
band. Yeah, so he does like a Billy Joel tribute band, and I went to his concert a couple of months ago, and everything was off. And you looked at the sound people, and they're sitting there eating sandwiches.
Oh man.
And like Dave's on stage, he's like, "Wow, are you doing?
And they're not even looking at him, huh?
And the
Yeah.
feedbacks were happening to be even worse, right?
Yeah, it was. It was all feedback stuff.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So that they really needed his help and he wasn't available.
Yeah, and
It's
they're
one thing
just-
if they see like they got it all set now they're just sitting there like reading a book, but like
Yeah.
if
you
things
know,
are going wrong.
the new technology, they have the you can walk around with a tablet,
Right.
so you can never find the sound guy from the stage.
Mm-hmm. He's
I've
always
had it
out
where,
there
like-
somewhere in the crowd.
Where the heck is he?
Yep.
You know, you can't, and you don't even know who it is because everybody's looking at
Oh,
their
right, because
phone.
everyone
Yeah.
has their tablets out. Oh, that's so
Kinda
funny.
funny.
There's so many quirks. Like
Probably
what
like this
about-
8-year-old or something.
Yeah, you go out there. Let the kids go out there and do it now with the laptops.
Yeah.
But I've always experienced with sound men when you're doing your sound check, you'd be like, check 1, 2. Hey, can I get a little more? Maybe bring down the 400 hertz. And then they'd come through the speakers like, how's that? Is that
Right.
okay? And their voice would be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
present and articulate. And I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So after years and years of experiencing this, I happened to say it. I think it was at Beery's, and I was just like, how come it always? And the guy's like, it's you.
Right.
Because if it's not, it's me. Every time I've experienced that, I guess
Oh,
everybody must sound that good. And I'm just the one that doesn't translate. But he was like, no, man,
funny.
it's you.
Yeah.
That cut and dry.
Yeah. Well, the sound guy is always getting yelled at. Like
It's a
I did
tough
say-
job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of them are usually just guitar players or musicians that normally would have their own gig, but now they're catering to the other prima donna snobs like we are.
Well, there you go. Right?
You know?
Been on both
You can only
ends,
be
right?
light on your feet for so long about that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
And then Dave was also playing in a band that took it all the way to the Long Island.
Oh, the
in the
Long Island
finals of
Music,
the whole big Long Island festivals. They still do
Oh,
that.
nice.
It was called the Long Island Music Fest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
don't
still
think they-
do it.
they
Maybe
still
not
do
the
it.
last couple of years, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did that 2 years in a row with Finely Balanced.
Yep.
It was
Through
that-
good times.
It was through good times, yeah. Yeah, that was a fun little run we had with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was exciting times, man. Everybody was, like seasoned musicians at the right age and just really putting on shows, good shows.
Yeah, back in the 90s.
Brother Stump and Rainbow Trout.
Yep,
those
yep.
bands and
Yeah.
Sunburst Jalopy.
Yeah. And what we actually tried to put something together. We actually did put something together for Beery's, a reunion for Beery's last year, and we had we didn't get Rainbow Trout, but we had Finely Balanced, which was the last time we actually played electric. You guys came, you and Ed,
Yep.
which was really nice.
Was that the year that they put together the Wildman band for him? Didn't
Yeah.
They flew
Yep,
up
yep,
and
it was his
everything.
birthday. It was his
It was the
60th
birthday, the
birthday,
60th.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did that. Yeah.
That was good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve was my first guest on the podcast.
Oh, was he
Yeah,
really?
he's
He's,
only
great. He's a
apropos.
great guest, man.
Yes.
he's a good guest because
Yeah.
he's chatty.
Yeah.
Very chatty.
You don't have to ask him anything. He'll just tell
Yeah.
you what
Yeah.
the story is.
Yeah, yeah. Not like me, like this dead air.
No, not at all.
Dave,
no, it's
Dave, you're very, very elegant right
You're
now.
interesting interview.
Eloquent and elegant. Got me beat with the dress and coat. Should have told you to dress down and make me look good.
You know, I ended up with the one with the box on it, the speakers. So I'm like, okay, that
Ah,
works.
it's pretty hip. They're all boom
Yeah,
boxes.
Michelle wouldn't let me walk out of the
I
house.
don't know if we can. We couldn't
Without a good
GoPro that
shirt
close
on,
into
so.
that shirt to really get that to be.
Yeah.
But so you've been busy doing gigs, huh? You doing a lot of solo stuff, or you?
It's, you know what? Yeah, I sort of took a break. I think everybody took a break with COVID. You know,
Mhm.
I only did one live thing or two live things. It was on the News 12 thing back in 2020 at some point. But that was it. And then I took a break, and it was really tough to actually get over the hump of getting back out there again. And it's just recently where I'm starting to pick up some acoustic gigs and
Cool.
you know, getting out there again with the band.
You
With
still
the
got the
new lineup.
project, the Dave Christian project.
Dave
They're,
Christian project, yeah.
Mainly Suffolk County. Is that your stomping grounds?
It's mainly, yeah. I mean, I'm not really like pushing in any direction, but we're sort of sticking around, you know, at Katie's and stuff, which seems
Mhm.
to be working for us. We're trying to build a regular thing out there. So we got. I should put this up, right? So this is the last one we just did. This was
Shecky.
with Shecky, yeah, he was great, and
All right,
And,
checking the twang tones and.
yeah.
here. Variant. Hold on.
Oh, can you see that? Or
I'm gonna GoPro that.
okay. And I got my scribble on the back on the show. Oh, I guess that works better. Yeah, so that's
Very cool.
yeah, and this is the new lineup. I mean, because the Dave Christian project went through a couple of different changes. Started it up back in 2017, and
My friend Ray Halk was in it for a while.
he
right?
was, yeah, and actually Tony Campo and Tommy Karcher was on bass,
Mm-hmm.
and then things changed, didn't work out, and I ended up with Joe Silver on keys and Scotty Fischera on drums, and then Henry joined the band at that point, the bass player.
Yeah.
And now the new lineup is with Andrew Bertrand and Henry. So we got the three-piece going right now.
Nice. That sounds like a
And
great
it's
power
really
trio, man.
it's a lot of fun, a lot of space to explore in that.
Drew's a
you
great
know.
player. Henry's a
And
great
Drew's
player
great,
too.
yeah, it's great.
And I still don't personally know Drew, but I know of him and seen him play for years. And
Yeah.
Great, man.
He plays like he's got a couple of extra limbs, you know. It really it's like
How does he do all
wow, how
that?
does he do that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And anyway, so we're doing this again. I want to advertise it. We're doing this again on the 17th of December at Katie's of Smithtown. So
17th? That's
17th,
Friday
yeah.
night?
Friday night, yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah, so come on out.
Cool. Now, you
gonna
do
be good,
mostly
man.
your stuff? I mean, it's
It's
Dave
all- it's
Christian
all
project,
original,
yes.
yeah.
But, like, do you
Yeah.
ever give them any, like, free reign to just come up with their parts, or do you have in your mind what usually goes down when you...
I write everything down.
Yeah, you're just
No,
meticulous like
it's
that.
super meticulous.
And
No,
you put
I
it
just-
all in your handwriting, so it's hard
Yeah,
to,
you're
to
right.
understand it.
Yeah, because it looks like it ends up looking like that, right? So, no, I mean, you know the deal. It's like as a songwriter, you know what you don't want it to sound like when you hear it. You know,
Right.
that's what it is for me. So it's like I got something that I know is going to work, sorta, but I don't know what the parts are. So, and the only way to really find it with your players is to let them explore it themselves. Is the way I feel, and that's the way we come up with things.
Yeah, it gives them their own voice and their own involvement.
It makes
into
it
the
theirs,
songs.
you know.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
important, you know.
That's great. And it's good chemistry, obviously.
It's good chemistry, yeah.
That's cool. And a lot less, I won't say maintenance, it sounds like a bad word to say, but it's a lot less to handle musically and personally when you're dealing with three guys as opposed to 6 or 7 or
Yeah, and well,
sometimes 8 or 9.
I mean, the idea is like, for me, is like, well, if you can get it down with the three of us and make it sound really good, then you have something else to build on top of, you know.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you know, in my mind, you're trying to throw a bunch of stuff together that you don't know what part is not working, what part is working. So
Right.
it's easier to start from. That's why solo gigs are cool, because I know exactly where I'm going to screw up. You know?
I know that too well too. But I got a schizophrenia thing going because I have the loop pedal, so I'm fighting with myself
Dude, you
sometimes.
do good with the loop pedal too. I saw
I
you
try
the
sometimes
other
it
day,
gets
man.
away
Nice
with
stuff.
me. It's like a sobriety test, really. It's like it keeps you like you can't lose it. You know, tempos sway, and then
Yeah.
you go back in, and what happened?
Well, for me, it's like well, you're playing in the beat, and you have to nail your cycle with your foot,
Yeah.
because if you miss the cycle, you come to that eighth count again, and
Yep.
you're just tripping over yourself.
Exactly. And if you make a
Yeah.
mistake, you hear it every 8 bars.
Every 8 bars, you know it's coming.
I did a party last night, and of course, this is great at private parties because then they can just come up and talk to you while you're in the middle of something.
Yeah.
And I was capturing a loop. I'm ready, and I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
the verse, and they start talking to me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you know, that's fine. You know, and the next thing I know, I'm playing back to it, and I hear it going, oh, that's when I was talking to that person.
You add an extra half a beat. And it's like, oh man, this is in like 12, 16 timing or
Yep.
something, you know.
And my pedal has a little light that flashes the tempo,
Oh,
which is convenient because if you start to sway, you kind of look and you get yourself back in. But
yeah.
sometimes if you forget about it, now you look down and it's going and you're going da. Now it's like, what's going to happen when I go to the solo section?
Yeah. And with live, when you're playing with live players, you go like, what's going on?
Right.
And like they'll go, oh, okay, we'll fix it. But the looper doesn't do
Yeah.
that for you.
There's
It
no
just
forgiveness.
stares
there's-
back at you like, what do you want?
Just do a bunch of songs where you don't need it, right? Like the old days.
Well, that's when
That's how my
I ended up doing,
tendonitis
you know,
started,
so.
doing solo gigs where I'd try to solo and play chords in between and stuff. And I'm just like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
man, I
yeah.
can't do this.
Yeah.
It's like convenient now to actually I can play along with it.
Yeah. They're fun, though. Which looper do you have?
Which
No,
number do I have?
we're talking gear now, so. Right? Is that
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Can we talk
Let-
gear?
let's
Gear's
take-
not
It's a
funny.
gear
Let's
show.
see. Once we start becoming gear geeks, we might have some people who are possibly watching that might
Right.
want to call in and
Yeah, people love that.
call,
That's
call us here at 516-465-3990 and talk to Dave and myself. And I turned
we'll
Irish
put you
for a
right
split
through.
second there.
Oh, somewhere in
I was setting
Ireland.
up Sally O'Neill, so I went myself and Sally O'Neill.
Yeah.
Love to hear from you.
Well, I got something with an Irish thing to it, sort of. It's called Pine Trees and Rose.
What is it called?
Pine Trees and Rose.
That sounds like an Irish song.
Sort of. It's got like it's got an 11-12. It's got an 11-12 happen with it, so you'll pick it up. Piece of cake.
Higher and higher the sun climbs. I get on my bike and I ride. I wake from the dust and the dream time. No more this lying inside. I put on my new boots and black belt. Have all the right things to say. Maybe I'll get a new haircut. Sing all my new songs today. Sing it. Traveling blind at the solstice, doing so many things wrong, forcing the issues that held us and kept us from them moving on. To pine trees and rose in the backyard, warm breeze and windows to see. Never again in a basement is this broken heart gonna be. She read all the signs and cradled her vines, left all the pain at the door. For pine trees and rose. Saying hello to my mother. A distance between us had grown. Some things can only get older. Some things can never be known. She's thinking about my tomorrow. Some things you can't write in pen. Hoping I put on a good show and sing about where we had been. She read all the signs and cradled her vines and left all the pain at the door. For pine trees and rose.
A little bit of a loop there in the end. Sorry about that. Sounds
Nice one. I like that.
nice.
No, I
nice
love
solo,
that. I
man.
thought that was really pretty.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
So yeah, I segued from that from the Irish thing into that. I don't know if that was awkward or not, but is that right?
No, I
How
thought it
was
was
that?
great. I loved it.
All right.
Just when the leprechauns were about to grow out of
Right.
the ground, you changed.
Yeah. Should we keep playing music?
Yeah, let's do another song.
trees. Time never goes a wasting. My girl jangling the keys. I got a load off. Frank never got to try. Joe living in the backseat. Green getting a little light. These are the days evolving. My lady licking on an ice pop, sipping margarita by the pool. Me working on my rhythm, getting drunk and acting like a fool. These are the days evolving. These are my ways evolving. These are my days evolving. These are my ways revolving. Doing a little rolling, cooker cooking up a steak. Good friend sitting on my new bench, ex-wife on another date. Had to make another future, no use living in the past. Had to make another memory, last one running out of gas. These are the days evolving. These are my ways revolving. These are my days evolving. These are my ways revolving. These are my days evolving. These are my ways revolving.
Man, it's good jamming with you, Tom. It's good jamming with you again.
Lots
It's been a
of fun.
long time.
Yeah, so our ships cross in the night, but we never
Yeah.
really do it, you know.
Yeah, it was like an open mic like 20 years ago or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
host an open mic every Thursday for years.
Yeah.
And Dave would come down and
It was all music? Like you'd just go up there and play music or any type of
it was
open
mostly
mic?
acoustic acts, you know
Yeah.
duos, trios. Once in a while, a piano guy would plug in a keyboard.
Yeah.
Maybe there was one bold comedian. That was. There was the one bold comedian. And
They were probably like kicked off the regular comedian stuff. It was probably like that.
well, this bar was definitely way off the beaten trail in Levittown.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, it's definitely good days.
So what do we? Okay, ready? I guess we could just keep going, right?
Sure, man.
So there we go. So the chorus of this one is, yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, don't mind. Yeah, she's bringing it back. She better hurry, 'cause we're starting to crack now. Yeah, she's laying the fact down, right? So the word is fact, but I think people hear fat all the time.
She's laying the fat
Fat
down.
yeah, which is not
Yo,
what I mean
baby.
to say. So it comes with a disclaimer there too.
I'm over here, you're over there. Nothing here between us but unbreathable air. I feel your hand like a kick in a sign. There's a better way. Yeah, I believe it, I believe it. Man, she looks good in this moonlight. I just know she wants another fight. Yeah, she's bringing it back around. And I don't mind it. No, I don't mind it. No. I play these two chords, she thinks I'm great. She really hates it when I make her late. It's been years since I've been at my best. I got no money, but she likes to rest, yeah. What she needs is a sunny day. Keeps her happy in a warm, warm way. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. Yeah, she's bringing it back. She better hurry, 'cause it's starting to crack now. Yeah, she's laying the fact down. Yep, she's bringing it back around. Well, I know, baby, I've been wrong, and you've been feeling like the love is gone. Well, I'll be here for a long, long year. I'll bring you smiles and I'll bring you tears. Stick around just to carry those tears away. Let us pray, yeah. Let us pray, yeah. Let us pray, yeah. She blew my mind in a physical way. She never knows it when she makes my day. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. Yeah, she's bringing it back. She better hurry, 'cause it's starting to crack now. Yeah, she's laying the back down. Yeah, she's bringing it back around, and I don't mind that. No, I don't mind that. She's bringing it back around. She's bringing it back around. She's bringing it back around. She's bringing it back around.
All right.
So people say, do that song about the fat chick.
Right. I said, what do you do about the fact? Yeah. No.
She's bringing it around, man.
No, it's supposed to be funny.
That one I recall when we played with the band.
Yeah.
Finally Balanced, man. What a great band you guys were. Or still are.
Well,
whenever
so
I get a chance to see you.
Yeah, we haven't played as full electric since actually Steve Beery's birthday party. That was the last thing.
Well, it was good to see Joe,
Yeah.
George, you know.
Oh,
some of the guys,
the
the
other
last Beery event we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a good event too. That was nice.
Beery Palooza.
Beery Palooza, yeah.
Yes, we raised money for Beery's.
Yeah. Nice setup they got over there too with the Mike did a great job with the stage and everything, yeah.
Yeah, the outside was great. I actually did a private party a couple of weeks after that, and they borrowed that stage.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so the party had that Beery stage there.
Yeah, I actually saw Beery yesterday too at Frank Salenz's memorial over at 89 North. Ran into him over there. He was sitting on the harmonica again. Good time.
So what do you got next up?
Musically or gig?
Yeah, gig. You just anything? Just the Katie's thing? Is that the next?
Actually,
thing
well,
got
that's the next time the project. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. The next time DCP is playing is at Mr. Beery's, of course, for the Big Beef Bash at Beery's, and that is coming up on, I believe it's the 24th. Let me just check here.
Get your story straight. That's for sure.
That's right. Yeah, so that's the Big Beef Bash at Beery's on October 24th. There's 3 other bands playing with us, and I don't know the other 2, but I do know one of the bands because they're friends of ours. Is the Unknown, Things Unknown. Yeah, and it starts at 2. They do a big. Steve does this big 80-pound roast we had last year of this side of
It's a
beef.
whole day event of cooking.
It's a whole day event of cooking. Yeah.
They smoke it too? Then they put it in a big smoker?
I don't know,
maybe,
maybe,
what
yeah.
they do. I forget how it's
It's a
prepped.
big charcoal bin. So yeah.
He's been doing that annually for a lot of years, the beef
Like-
thing.
It's like 4 years, 5 years now, something like that. Yeah.
Vegetarian's nightmare.
Oh yeah. It's a bunch of happy cows on the ad.
Oh, yeah.
It's not made for vegetarians. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. No offense.
If I crawl across the floor, you call me crazy. If I sleep in the afternoon, you call me lazy. But I was trying to teach you, show you something new. I was trying to reach you, maybe with the truth. Always something better on the other side. Open eyes, the crack of dawn. I call you crazy, living life in shiny ties. I call you lazy, but you were trying to teach me, show me something new. You were trying to reach me, maybe with the truth. Always something better, always something better on the other side. I can feel it changing, rearranging. I can feel it changing, rearranging. Yeah. other side. We don't like the way they think, but we don't know their reasons. They don't like the way we dress, or they don't know our feelings. He's just trying to teach us, show us something new. It was trying to reach us, maybe with the truth. Always something better. Always something better. Always something better on the other side. Always something better on the other. Always something better on the other side. 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 Always something better.
All right.
That's a good one.
Thanks, man.
Could have jammed that another 5 more minutes.
That's a fun one to jam, man.
Totally.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
Backwards.
You don't have to pay for it, you just have to stay for it. You might want to pray for it. Today's a good day for it. Cleaning the bathroom and making arrangements. I hope you're all here tonight. I hope we're all here. 'Cause the lines in our faces from crystalline places of better years and better years. I don't remember, I don't recall, I don't recall. Happy to be again here with you, my good friend. I hope that we never end, and here must we part again. Saying goodbye again, I try not to cry again. I wish you could stay. There's nothing to say. 'Cause the lines in our faces from crystalline places of better years and better years. I don't remember, I don't recall, I don't recall, I don't recall. Taking a holiday, putting the work away, making the time to play music with me. After the food was gone, the fireworks came along. We talked in the rain like nothing had changed. But the lines in our faces from crystalline places of Betty Hears. And Betty Hears, I don't remember, I don't recall, I don't recall, I don't recall.
Cool, man.
Oh man. I don't remember. I don't recall.
All right. So appropriate.
Famous last words.
Yeah. So let's see, what do I got? We do have DCP at the Big Beef Bash on the 24th.
Right.
And then
December in Katie's.
I have a doctor's appointment on the 19th.
He's getting his colonoscopy done on the. He's just prepping on
And then I'm playing Tobias's show out in Laurel Tavern on Saturday the 20th of November. That's in Northport. I'll be doing solo acoustic for that, all original.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Toby's band is playing after that. Those guys are great.
Yeah, a good band. I've seen them play we shared a original show at KJ Farrell's.
Oh, yeah.
You still have Billy Titus on guitar on that band?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Great player,
Great
man.
players.
And then we're back at Katie's. Oh, you know what? I just picked up a nice little acoustic gig over a place called Canobas. You guys hear of it up in Huntington?
I feel like I heard about that.
Nope.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna screw it up. I forget the specialized food. Yeah. Anyway, it's Canova in Huntington, and that's on Friday the 10th. Nice little restaurant. And then the 17th at Katie's, DCP with Shecky and the Twang Tones.
That's awesome. He's got stuff happening.
Stuff happened. Yeah.
Things are cooking again. I like it.
Post COVID.
Yeah, we're all. It's like it never happened. We're gonna keep playing and playing.
Yeah. Did you have to take hiatus with COVID, or did you continue?
I mean, I did live streams from home for a while.
Yeah.
And then the solo thing was the only thing I could get away with doing for those first 6 months or so. You know.
You wrote a lot during that time, though, right?
Yeah, definitely been prepping a lot of original material. That started during that whole time, and I'm slacking on my monthly single. I had to admit it. You know.
Oh, you have.
I was trying to do a single every month. You know,
Oh,
and
that's cool,
I did
man.
4 months in a row, and then the summer came in, or 3 months, and then it became like, oh no, it's the 20th, and I haven't mixed that one yet. I got to finish that one.
It's a rough schedule to keep.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But you know, I went years without having any motivation, and I figure now it's a good time to try to just always push yourself a little bit.
Yeah, you know, I've been sitting on. I got 23 songs that I have to get recorded, and they've been sitting there waiting for me to record them for like, you know, I mean, some of them I started back in like 2007 on a Keeping Reason project, which never actually got finished. So some of the stuff got recorded, and then I play it, but it just never got recorded. So I've been just accumulating these songs to be recorded, and I can't even write anything until I start recording them. You know, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, when you have that stockpile there, it's like this mountain of work. But if you just grab one or two of them and just say, let me just do an A and a B side type of thing in your mind, and then just chip away at it. You know?
Yeah.
My problem is I'll demo something and then start producing the demo, and not have any lyrics yet, and I'm like finishing it, like to the point of mastering it. And I'm like, now I got to write some words for this thing. It's sitting here, and like, do I make it an instrumental now?
It's really easy to get caught up in any little aspect of what you're doing.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
Or you could be happy with it for a year and then listen back to a rhythm guitar part and be like, I got to do that over. And the next thing you know, you're reinventing the song again. So it's like, you could be your worst enemy in that sense, because you never know when it's finished.
You could go through a course of maybe 2 years and release like 8 different versions of it.
Yeah,
You
that
know?
too. And then you say to yourself, you feel like you're cheating on the original version.
Yeah.
Like, how could I? It's that. I've made that. I can't change it now. But like,
Yeah.
or do people remember that when it was a different version, and now 2 years later you have like a half of the song from an old song into a new song?
Yeah.
You could get away with that stuff.
You know what happened with me, because I released the first back in 2006. So there's a lot of people who know those versions of it, and and are familiar with it. And now with the DCP3, the current lineup, I mean, we just took them and ran with them, So
we got a call.
all right,
It's the cleaning crew. They wonder when they can get in.
exactly.
Welcome to FlipTrax.
Hi, how you doing? I wanted to ask Tom a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, hold on a second.
Hey, Tom. Bob Strick here.
Oh, hey, Bob.
You were talking about new songs. How about could you play your new one, The Grateful Day, Having a Grateful Day? Somebody was talking through it. Last I heard it and
Okay.
sort of missed it.
I could give it a shot. I think I remember
hey,
it.
Tom.
It's fairly
Bob
new.
Strick here.
You got to turn your radio down. I'm hearing you in the back there, Bobby.
Okay, I'm off now.
I'm telling you, that joke never gets old. It's like the old school, like, turn your radio down. Sure, maybe I'll have Dave follow me for
Yeah.
once.
We'll see if I can pull this off here.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll do what we can. Yeah, Bob, thanks for calling. Thanks for the request, man.
Anytime, bro.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
It's like an E sus to E. You mix it with E. Make the scene and carry on. Live the dream and not fade away. Wonder if they'll play that song. Any tunes the band can play. Here we are, dance up and reel in. Taking the caught up in the feeling. The best is either yet to come, or the end is growing near. Be mine. I can't see it any other way. Living with you for so long, so I'll step into another grateful day. Another grateful day. So you're posting on the wall. You're trading a pair of stairs for GA. The asking price is bound to fall. Still fail to defend to pay. Lined up, dance up, and reel in. See sweat weighing off the ceiling. The buzzing in of the song. The buzzing in my head is real. I can't see it any other way. With it for you so long, so I'll step into another grateful day. Another grateful day. Another grateful day. The ship of fools is sailing on, although our captain has long sailed away. In the end, there's still that song left for the rusty strings to play. Never-ending faces showing, legacy forever growing. Fare thee well was just the start. New heads filled with tales of truth. I can't see it any other way. Living with you for so long. No, I can't see it any other way. Been working at it for so long. So I'll step into another grateful day. Another grateful day. Another grateful day. Another grateful day. That's another
man.
grateful day.
Very nice.
My, oh my, look at the time.
All right.
We've concluded our whole hour of fun here tonight. Thanks
Nice.
again, Dave Christian, for
Thank you, Thomas, for having
great
me.
to
That
have
was
you here,
really
man.
Great.
come back anytime. We happen to do this every other week, so I'll be back here not next Monday, but the following Monday. You got the work next Monday.
The work. The work.
The best in the work. Okay. And I'll be back here on the 25th, I think it might be. Is that the next one?
Yeah.
With my special guest, Ed Ryan.
Oh,
As it's
Cool,
scheduled.
man.
We'll see if the schedule changes. We
yeah,
don't know.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And check me out at FlipTrax.com. Check out my bands, Half Step, Tiger Rose, Dave Diamond Band, Ed Ryan Band, all those guys I play with, and keep the scene alive out there. And we'll try to keep it alive in here. See you next week. 2 weeks.